Who do you think has the most overrated makeup? Crystal is waking it up, honey.
Welcome back to the channel. It is me, Crystal Versace, otherwise known as the KV. And honey, you're watching another exclusive episode of Get Crystalized. Now today, we are bringing a girl from across the pond. You know the drill. Now she ain't any girl. She is a big name in the drag community. And also, a big man. Now we want to exchange that big man for a woman. I'm really gonna put my skills to the test today. And guys, you know who she is. She's been around for a hot minute. She went from being, well, not that fierce to literally being one of the fiercest drag queens out there. As always, you know the drill. For my YouTube girlies, if you are watching this, you're about to be in for a treat. But are you subscribed? Because if you're not, honey, where is your address? Because I'm coming for you. Subscribing is free. Make sure you do it. You are only getting half the story, honey. Not only are Haus Of Krystal getting the full, in-depth, Get Crystalized masterclass with me explaining every single little tip and trick that I do today. The girls over at Haus Of Krystal, they're getting the full, packed, uncut version. That's right. This queen has been around for a hot second, honey, and we've actually never met. So you can imagine what went down today. Girl, if you're not watching that, there's no point. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's bring into the studio MONÉT XCHANGE. MONÉT XCHANGE.
Crystal, I am so fucking happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you get crystallized.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna look like, looking like the doll, the diva doll.
The woman.
You know, I have said this, I'm gonna say it again in front of you. I genuinely, honestly, unequivocally think that you have the best makeup technique in drag.
The best?
The best.
Go, your best friend's a Raven. You can't say that.
I know I do love Raven too. Raven is my ultimate queen. I do, but I mean, I just love the way that you paint. The way that you put lipstick on that pig, Mrs. Isabel Brooks. I made her gorgeous.
I ran out of lipstick.
No, Mitchell's look gorgeous, Sophia look great, and I'm the next one to be Crystal.
You're about to be the one, honey. Yes. The one cunt.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
That is crazy that weed is still not legal in the UK. What the fuck?
We also the government needs it. Like they need to fucking start.
Honestly, just go hotbox.
The amount of tax they would get from that.
Exactly. Well, girl, in Canada, in Western Canada, they decriminalize everything, so you can buy it.
Oh my god!
Isn't that crazy? That's a little. That's what I'm like. Ooh, girl, y'all getting crazy over here. One time we were on tour. What was this? Work the World, I think. And we were crossing over into Canada, and Latrice Royale, she had some weed on her, and Lady Bunny was also on the bus. And then Lady Bunny started freaking out because it was a whole kerfuffle about who brought the weed onto the bus.
What, did someone not like it?
No, because you had to get it in there. You can't bring it into the country. And I think they ended up not letting her into the country because she had to fly in a girl. It was a whole thing.
What, so she couldn't do the show?
She couldn't do the shows.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I was saying, I think we met briefly before when you came to LA with Murray and Peter.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I was trying to think, I was like, have we met?
Yeah, it was so brief though. Because it was after the show, and y'all had to leave LA fast.
Because that was a while ago, and that was one of my first tours, and I was just like, I don't fucking know what was going on, I don't know where I was.
You were what, 20?
Yeah. I didn't have a clue what was going on.
Wait. You won Drag Race before you were 21?
Yeah, I was 19.
You were 19 when you won? That's crazy. Wait, so in the UK, you don't have to be a certain age to be on TV?
18. You have to be 18, yeah.
18.
That's kind of our legal age for drinking and everything as well. 'Cause, yeah, in the US it's 21.
Word.
Yeah.
I knew you were the youngest winner, but 19 before 21 is crazy.
I know, that is pretty crazy.
Bitch, you're so good at drag.
Thank you.
You gotta work.
I love it, But I learned from everyone like you, and all your generation of girls, going on the show.
Oh my god, my generation. That's crazy to say, Krystal.
Well, no, but it's not.
No, I heard you. My
Now be clear.
You owe the girls. I just love the way you do drag and love your makeup. It's fab.
Thank you.
What it is though, you clearly invested in your drag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think what I've learned as well from being around some of the girls, it's the details,
Details, bitch.
A lot of the girls don't clean their lace and do all that, but then they expect to be really pretty, and it's well, those are the details that you have to invest your time into to make sure You know, it's not just gonna snap when it happens, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I've always loved all that. You know, I've loved like the preparation and cleaning everything and making sure everything's right and styling my own hair and doing all that. Like,
see, that's the Naomi Small shit. Naomi's like that too.
Yeah,
she
we're
is
very similar.
the most meticulous.
Oh, she's crazy though. Like, she's like to another level.
It's ridiculous. She sets her nails out. She puts them in like ascending order, and it's like, girl, it is crazy. I'm like, Naomi, that's crazy.
I really enjoy her.
Oh, I
met her in
love
LA and
Naomi.
she's really sweet.
My queen.
You're very much like that though, like you'll tear your hair out if it's not going right.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's a blessing, but it's a curse. Like, I literally do tear my hair out and others around me. Like, you know, that's what happens when you're a perfectionist. I'm sure you kind of relate to that.
No, I'm not a perfectionist, girl. I'm not a perfectionist. No, that's not true. I'm like, if being a not perfectionist is 1 and a perfectionist is 10, I think I'm like a 8.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I will sacrifice being a perfectionist and I'm like, I just gotta do the thing and I just gotta get out there.
What's the one thing that you're like, has to be right? It's either like performing or a certain part of your drag.
Performing.
I
really like make sure that the performance is like, see, whether I'm doing stand-up or doing my own live music and shit, I'm like, the performance is the thing.
And if it's like off for you, you'll beat yourself up.
Oh my god, I hate listening to myself back, but like in the moment, I'm like really meticulous about it, but I don't want to hear and see it afterwards. Like, I hate it. But with stand-up, I gotta do that shit all the time. Like, every show I did, I record the audio of it so I can listen back at jokes and like how I can make it better and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is the worst part. I fucking hate that shit. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Who do you think has the most overrated makeup?
Oh my god. Well,
overrated.
have you got time?
I would say who? I don't think it's overrated. I think that people like see her and they're like, oh my god, she's so gorgeous. And she is, but I think it's very simple.
Oh, I know, I can't. I'm gonna say it, but yeah, go on, you first.
For me, personally, I would say
it's a little crunch.
Crystal is waking it up, honey.
We're waking it up today, honey. Woo!
Oh my god, this is my first time I think I'm being taped like this. I'm so excited.
Oh my god, yeah. We've got 4 in total on there, so I'm gonna like lift up your cheek, lift up your eye.
After you do this, am I gonna be just wanting to do it every single time now?
I know, that's the thing with tapes, it is addictive. I kind of tell the girls like, don't start, but
I don't have time for that, girl. Okay,
you don't need it. Like, absolutely don't need it. The thing is, for my makeup, it's like...
Yeah, oh no, girl. It's severe.
The severity of it all, honey.
Love, 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 love.
Are you planning on going out anywhere? No.
Gotta not go out.
I know, I'm bored of all that.
I'm so bored of it. I've been partying since I was like 13 years old. I've had it.
We've been trying to go out more lately because we're such hermits.
Yeah, I was getting too much of a hermit. I literally wasn't leaving the house and I was like, oh my god. I was just like work, and then wasn't seeing any of my friends, wasn't seeing anyone, and I was like, oh god, no wonder I'm like getting a little depressed here.
Yeah.
And then realised, and I was like, okay, I need to go and start just being a little more free. Because I was like, I forget my age, like I do. I always say like kind of my soul is like a 35-year-old for sure, if not more.
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of how my brain works.
Wait, your old soul is 35?
No, but I mean...
I'm 35 years old, bitch. But I literally do like saying home.
You know, like I'm not, I never related to people my age.
Yeah.
Never. Like I've never been on that kind of wavelength.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of been more like, okay, well, when am I buying a house? And, you know, what am I going to do for my next business move? And what am I going to, you know, it's always been more that. But, you know, sometimes I can lock into something like that and like really just, and then everything else doesn't matter. And I was like, oh, I'm getting a bit far ahead of myself. I don't need to rush into all this. I don't need to keep taking everything too seriously. You know, it's time I have a little more fun. Because I also didn't really experience a lot of the clubbing life, you know, because I was just chucked in so young.
Yeah.
That I didn't really actually get to kind of let my hair down too much. So as of recently, I've been trying to make more of an effort to just kind of like go, you know what, work is cute, that's all fun, but also I need to see people, experience new relationships, and also fucking see my friends.
Is there drama with all like the UK drag girls? Y'all get along for the most part?
I love them all. Yeah, that's always a weird one, but the thing is I've got no interest really in TV. Unless they ask me back for winners, that's the only thing.
What to say, so would you do all winners?
I would, yeah. As more of recently, I've been like, oh, I'd go back, you know. I feel like seeing it happen for the first time, I was like, okay, I'm not going home, I'm not, you know.
Girl, I don't think they would do another one. We were so, it was a lot to do.
I know, that's what I heard. I don't think they were gonna.
We were a lot to deal with, girl. It was a lot. They were probably like, we can't. Maybe they will in like but not anytime soon, I don't think. But I mean, who knows what they'll do. I think after the first one, they're like, we need a long pause before we do this shit again.
Well, I heard some things that went on.
Girl.
What did you think about it compared to, like, your other seasons that you were on? What was your favorite one?
Oh, I think
experience-wise.
As far as game and like the show, like how Drag Race runs, I'd say it'll be All Stars 4 because All Stars 4,
right?
Like that was my favorite. But in All Winners, to be honest, I didn't love that we got no negative critiques. I thought that was fucking whack.
Yeah, that was.
I wanted them to critique us like regular Drag Race, like. But I think their whole thing was like, we don't want to do that and tarnish anyone's legacy. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I get that, but also I'm like, in my opinion, it ruined some of the fun in Drag Race to me. I'm like, tell me if Shelly was ugly, okay? Like whatever.
Yeah, like Jinx's awful outfit.
Bitch. Once you go into Drag Race knowing like, I think that's the problem. Some girls go into Drag Race and they're expecting it to be something else. I'm like, no, you're going to make television.
Yeah.
You're going to do TV.
We just had the UK one just come out.
Oh, season 7.
Yeah. A lot of the girls on there they've got like a tiny bit of backlash, like, not backlash, just natural, like, you know, people are making opinions, people
you shouldn't have won the challenge.
And they're like crying over social media. Like, I was with Plane and Corey like reposted one of their looks and was just like, "Good morning, Kingdom." And the girl like private messaged her and was like, "I've always loved you and this is such a shame to see," like massive paragraph being like, "This is like bullying." And I'm like, girl, this is like, it's a TV show. You're not here. You're not. First of all, you're not going to be a star. Second of all, like, you are just here to literally entertain, like soak it up, and also any fucking attention is good attention, you know?
Yeah. You know, when I did a pit stop for this past season.
Yeah.
And like I would say stuff on there and bitch I think twice sent me like the longest paragraph of like,
really?
Girl, you know, I'm like, babe, I'm literally getting paid to talk about this show.
Yeah.
Take your look, I'm gonna talk
You're
about it.
not gonna sit there and go, yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm not saying you killed your mother. I'm just saying that I didn't like that belt with that outfit and it was ugly.
Yeah.
You should go to jail.
And you should kill yourself. That's all I said.
That's all they said.
That's what we said about these girls though. Like, were you not prepared to go on TV? Like, did you think that people were only gonna have like nice things to say?
Yeah, that's not how that
like,
works.
People are gonna have opinions.
Yeah, hello.
And we're like, she's been called every name under the sun and we don't care.
I got to grips with that fast. I also like never responded to anything. I'm like, it's part of it. Like, if people hate me or people don't like something, I'm like, yeah, work.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you don't know me
at all. You know, I never ever contour my chin or anything. Honestly, at this point, I've been doing my makeup for so long. I'm just like baked into the routine of what I do.
You're beat though.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, and your hair always looks really nice. You have really good hair.
Well, I don't do it myself. I travel with my assistant Ty does it.
Oh, right.
Girl, let me tell you
But
something.
still, good taste.
Yeah.
You can easily get those rhinestones. You don't do any of that.
Oh,
I'm like,
God, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Years ago, I realized, you know what? Hair is just my body. I just cannot. I've tried to learn. On All Star 7, the girls made fun of me. The blue wig I ended up wearing in a Supernova lip sync with Shay. Bitch, how long would it take you to curl a wig?
Mine are dense. It would probably take me like an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think would be, if someone said it took me this long to curl it, you'd be like, girl, that's crazy.
I would say anything over 2 is like getting a bit.
It took me 4 days to curl that wig. 4 days to curl that wig.
More like a tong.
No, bitch, with a wand. I'm just.
She didn't plug it in.
I wasn't plugged in the whole time. Bitch, it took me 4 days to curl that wig, Crystal. I know. That's why hair is just not for me. I can't. Also, when I curled it, if you look at it, I curled them in all different ways. So, like, some were curled this way, some were. Girl, it was crazy.
And that's why you wear pussycat wigs.
I'm like, I'm just gonna wear pussycats. I can just pull out the bag, go. I have to say, it's been a while that I've
I was gonna say, I haven't seen you in
It's
one
been a
for a while.
long time. It's been a couple years. Would you ever get body work done?
I don't think so.
No.
I think my body that I do in drag is too extreme.
Oh, it's great.
You know?
Yeah,
I was like, if I was a big girl, I'd be like, work, I'm getting it sucked out. I've got nothing to build on. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'd just look crazy as well. I'm like happy being a boy and putting it all
same,
on, you know.
Same.
For a while when I was doing it like on tour, I was like, oh my god, like I fucking hate all this. Like I wish, you know. But now I'm like, no. It's the costume. It's
100%.
the, you know, I put it on and it's, yeah.
I feel that too. I think in my early like 20s, I was like, maybe I should get tits. I wanted tits for a while.
Oh my god, I've heard you say this.
Yeah, bitch. I was
That's
like,
so calm. Like you being trans.
Like just like a quarter. Like I would present the same way everywhere else.
Yeah.
But just have fucking 38 C's. I fell out of it. I
But
was
then
like,
it's,
no.
yeah, getting trade and you just got tits and that's it.
But you know what? And to your point, like being on tour is like when I was still working in New York and I was like before Drag Race, bitch, I was doing 7 shows over 5 days and getting it all the time. I was like, I am losing my mind, and it would be just so much easier if I just had the body and not have to like do all the things, you know?
Well, I spoke about something before, and I started to think I was trans because I was on tour so much that I was like, this has to just be me. Like, there's no one else other than this, you know? When I was out of drag, I was like, oh, I don't feel right. Because, you know, you obviously feel more confident in drag.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, is this who I am?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if you've related to anything like that.
Oh no, I 100% have. When you're in it so much, you're like, and you feel so good in drag, you're like, is this what I need to be?
That's
is this what my body is telling me? Is this what my mind is telling me? But then I also think it's just like to me that's part of the journey that you like drag can like give you. Like it's like this like self-discovery. And because some people that end up on this side, they're like, oh, I am trans, I need to change. And other people are like, no, it's just the way I feel, it's a costume, and then when I get out of it, I also feel good, and you like have to work on the mental of that, you know?
For me, I was like, oh, well, I don't want to wake up like it. So, I don't think it's gonna work. I was like, I don't want to wig on when I'm waking up. That ain't happening. I want hair on, I don't want...
Girl, when I see people do those installs, those girls do the installs, I'm like, how... Especially like when they do it and they put their makeup on, and I'm like, it looks so... I don't get the long-term install.
I don't get it. I'm like the tracks when you're sleeping and like the bands. And I'm like, that would drive me crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it. You open your DMs and you see a DM from Kylie Jenner. Could you do my makeup for this event? Or do you say yes or you say no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say yes. Yeah, absolutely. The people that I would live for, like one of my goals is Kim. Like that for me is like, if I do that, I'm in there.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I'd also live to do Rue just because it's just to just drag.
I would love to see that.
Like I would love to just like one day. I feel like before I die, I just have to be, you know, like there has to be a moment.
That'd be so kind.
I'll give Raven a day off and just just do it for fun.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be the assistant. I can hold the brushes.
People would die.
Just to give it a go, you know, because I live for her face as well. Like. You know, and that would be a field day.
I heard she takes a long though. Because Rue takes like 5 hours. Yes, 5-6 hours. Because they're like doing it, then they'll stop, listen to some music. Bitch, I'm the opposite. I was sitting in that chair for an hour and be done. I'm like, I am ready to be done. If there's a look or I just bought something new I really want to play with, yes. But if it's just like,
it's not.
You know, just with the regular old girl, give me the browns and the nudes. Let me just paint on the beige face. I'm like,
When did you start?
I started in 2012, so that's what, 13 years ago?
Right.
I had watched like season 3, well, not even the whole thing, I like, caught the end of it. I was like, oh, what's this show? And I was like, oh, that's dope. I met a queen in New York, her name was Jasmine Rice. We were doing like an opera thing together. We had like a lunch break, and I was like watching it on maybe my phone, but couldn't really watch videos on it. I don't know what I was watching. Anyway, she saw what I was watching, and she was like, hey, you like drag? I was like, yeah, I like drag. She's like, I do drag. I was like, oh, me too. I did not do drag, but I just said I did. And then the two of us, we like went to like Forever 21, which is a clothing store in the States, on like a lunch break, and we like went to like buy clothes, and we started just doing drag together in New York, and here we are. Are you a cream blush girly too? Like as part of the foundation?
I put a lot of blush on today, but like I'm not a blush girl anyway. Like,
what?
I don't really like blush.
Crystal!
I know!
Really?
Like someone was like, you can never use blush again. I'd be like, okay, that's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
So when I first started drag, I never did blush at all.
Right.
And then we did All Stars 4, and then I'm doing my makeup, and Valentina walks over. She's like, mi amor. She's like, I have to tell you something. I was like, what's up, girl? She's like, you need blush. And I was like, why? She's like, well, mi amor, you look dead. She like literally comes over, she grabs my face, she puts this MAC blush on me, and I was like, it's my first time ever wearing blush and drag. And I was like, oh my God. Woman. I was like, I do look more alive. Yeah. I have more color to the face.
It does, for sure.
What's Valentina like?
She's very sweet. Valentina's very sweet. The rumors are true. She is always late on everything.
A lot of girls are like that though.
Really?
Taste is similar.
Is she?
She's the same. She's like, yeah.
Yeah, well, we did the Love Ball tour together, and Taste would start getting put on her makeup like the latest of anyone.
Yeah.
And then she runs.
And always makes it work somehow.
Yes. But then she went to the meet and greet wearing no lashes on. She's like, oh yeah, girl, I don't wear lashes. I was like, what?
Yeah, she's like that.
Not wearing lashes is crazy. And I guess it didn't look that crazy. But I was looking like, I guess it doesn't look bad.
She's lucky that she's like a model. Because I'm like, you literally can just put on like a little glitter and you'll be cute.
No, I need a lash. I need a lash. I also need an earring. I don't wear earrings in drag.
No, oh god, no.
Bitch. Mistress, I yell holes. I'm like, bitch, put a fucking earring on.
Did Mistress not wear earrings?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm like, you look crazy without earrings. When queens don't have earrings on, it drives me crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, something looks like it's off.
Yeah. Put this little bake on. I also still waiting for Rue to like walk down on like a bust down like 50-inch. Like...
She would never.
I know, but I'm like,
she
imagine if she like.
She hates the hair like that.
No, I know.
21's drag.
But I'd literally gag.
It would be insane. When you paint him for that episode, you gotta convince him to make him wear a bust down.
Yeah.
Well, Raven was telling me, she was like, girl, you know what happens. It's like, what? He was like, she would just get.
I do remember seeing her like once when I was filming a TV show and we like were filming with her and I was in full drag. And I was like, hi, and she was like this close, she was like in my face, she's going, hi. And I was literally like, she was like this in my face and I was like, ah. I was like, I could tell she was kind of scanning it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, girl, don't you pop in my little bubble. Oh. Oh.
The gay guys. Oh.
Yay.
Because, you know, lashes will make or break a look.
I know. I always say that.
Girl.
We think we're making it.
Can you imagine, like, we're breaking it.
Oh,
you're
done.
done.
It is honestly a make or break. I can spend so long on an eye.
Girl.
If someone ain't got the right eyes for it, it's literally like, whoa.
It'll fuck up the whole vibe.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So, you perform a lot now.
I do.
But you kind of used to do more of the lip sync, all that kind of gig. But you're like singing, and I've seen you doing your like comedy on stage. I'm like, what are you turn? But like,
I know. You know, because I still think lip syncing is like, as a queen, you need to know how to lip sync.
Yeah.
People who like don't know how to lip sync at all, I'm like, cute, but I think it's one of the foundational like pillars of drag. Like you at least need to know how to do it.
And the thing is, that's an umbrella of things. That's like, you know, whether that's dialogue or that's like getting your words right with a song. Exactly. Or, you know. Yeah. So yeah, that is definitely fundamental.
Yeah.
But I always think you've done a really good job of kind of like, obviously you've been on like some of the best seasons of Drag Race, one of the most iconic ones. But you've done a really good job, I think, of like breaking away from kind of the Drag Race thing. Was that kind of intentional? Yeah,
you know, I think it was, because after season 10, obviously just more and more girls started getting on Drag Race. And so with like so many girls competing for things, you gotta do shit that's like unique to you. And again, not unique, like I'm not the only queen doing stand-up or doing music, but the pool of stand-up comedian drag queens is pretty small. It's like myself, Bianca Bob, you know what I mean? So, also, girl, comedy is such a lower lift than doing like music or something. It's just myself, a microphone, and a stool. If you're doing a number or into my music, I had to bring engineer, dancers. Like, it's just like so much.
I love that.
Like all of that, like all with me, like to handle sound and stuff. So I'm like, fuck that. So I do it sometimes. Majority of my career is like now is focused on stand up.
You're enjoying that more?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Just me on stage by myself for an hour telling jokes, telling stories, and having a good time with the audience.
I live for that. Does it take you a while to still like warm up or like get into it? That for me is like, whoa, that's like crazy. like props to your mom for that. Like that's it.
No, I think the first like year was like, okay, we're really doing this, and I think I fucked up a lot, but that's also something about me. That's what I was saying. I'm like, on a scale of 1 to 10 of perfectionism, I'm like an 8. Right. Because like I'm like, I know I have to like fuck up a bit to get to a good place, you know? Yeah. Which I'm sure that's how you feel about makeup. You're like,
oh my god, yeah. That's how you learn.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
You don't start at 10. No
exactly.
I was just gonna say, like, I would love to be able to catch you at some point. Because I've never seen anything like that. I've never even been to like a comedy club. Or...
Really?
No, I know I need to. I need to venture out. But I see you doing that and I'm like, oh my god, that's so fierce. Like a drag queen upstage, like looking gorgeous. And like, you know, making the crowd laugh. I live for that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I could have like started like doing it out of drag. Because my comedy is not like about drag, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not like the drag, like I have to be in drag to sell the stories. It's about other shit, so I could have not been in drag, but I just feel so beautiful and cunty and gorgeous on stage. I'm like, why not be in drag on stage? It's also
still like the armor, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Loves it, babes.
Loves it, babes.
I'm actually gonna put your other tapes on now.
Oh.
She real snap.
I have more tapes?
Yeah, girl.
Oh.
This kind of looks like the bottom portion of the face and like,
Oh.
like the cheekbone. I like doing this because it kind of, for me, like emphasizes the natural bone structure. Like it kind of pulls the skin like taut against the bone.
Mm-hmm. When you turn like 45, 50, are you gonna do the Kris Jenner?
Probably. Yeah.
I'm 100% doing it.
Would you? Have you had any procedures?
Only lipo.
Okay.
Lipo 360.
Right.
But I've never done anything. I did Botox one time and the shit didn't even work. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I also have like a tiny crease on this. Now I have makeup on, obviously you can't see, but this eye's creases a little bit. I want this one to look like that. So I think I need to do a little like.
Yeah. Because some people rely on Botox for that. I'm like, go, Botox is gonna
So
lift
okay,
you up. Like,
so my that's what my doctor said. He was like, yeah, if you just do Botox, it'll fix it. So that's why I did the Botox. And I'm like, nothing changed. And didn't make sense to me. I was like, let me listen to this fucking doctor.
Like people getting threads and stuff. I'm like, oh, what is that?
Threads.
That's too much.
Girl.
And what's something like you do to kind of look after yourself? Like what's like a ritual that Monet has to have in her life or in her day?
It's definitely the gym.
Yeah.
Like going to the gym is really my fucking like grounding like thing. I make sure minimally I do it at least 5 days a week, Monday through Friday.
I think that's commitment, honey.
Yeah, girl. Well, you know, I've been doing these gay cruises recently. When you're on a bunch of faggots.
Oh wow.
And you're on that fucking boat, eating all that food.
Yeah, they're like little cities on water. They're crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy. Girl, I did one with 7,000 people.
Whoa.
7,000 homosexuals on a boat.
Hell.
I never done a cruise before ever until I got booked to do it this year.
No, I've only been on one once and it was for like an event and it didn't move.
We missed the window of both of us from Drag Race when they did those Alan Chuck travels. You ever heard about that?
Did they do like sponsorships on Drag Race and stuff?
Yeah, back in the day, they used to do Alan Chuck travels, and the queens used to get booked on these like. Apparently, they were awful though. All the queens said they hated. Like it was so poorly run. It was so shitty. The rooms were gross. So I'm happy I never did that shit. But
what do you think of like new Drag Race compared to like old?
Like overall, I think Drag Race is still a good show. I think that with so many seasons, I would like if they changed shit up a little bit in terms of like an acting thing. It's not like it just gets so. I'm like, girl, you gotta like switch it up, change some shit. Like that's why people were mad about the brackets for All Stars. I liked it. Yeah, it was different. It made it like more fun to watch again, as opposed to just being another thing with All Stars. Oh, a split opening, 7 girls and 7 girls. I'm like, oh, okay, we've seen that like 7 times already now too.
Literally.
You had Brew on your talk show, like, how was that?
I was a gag that he agreed to do it. Our producers came to me and was like, give us a list of like guests you would like love to have. And I was like, sure. I was like, Oprah, Britney Spears. I was like, RuPaul. I was like, these people never do it. And then like 2 weeks later, they were like, we got RuPaul. And I was like,
that's so fair.
Shut up. I got there and I would meet all the guests in the green room beforehand, just like to say hi and stuff. And I walked in and he was like, MONÉT XCHANGE, look at you, bitch. You got your own talk show. I'm so proud of you, darling. I was like, thank you for coming here. It was so sweet.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you just KIKI with her.
Yeah. So at that show, it was more so segments. Like I would do like an opening like Hot Topics thing. Okay. I had a guest. It was so great. She sat there.
I mean, that's still gaggy. Like she won't, you know, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was great.
That's like unheard of. You're probably the only one who's got her to do something like that.
I think so.
Yeah. I live for her like doing a word DJ set.
Just DJing out of drag, just like kicking, splitting.
It's like not even out of drag. It's like out of bed. Like it's like to the next level. She's there in like a hoodie and I'm like, you better work, girl.
I never use setting spray either.
Do you not? To be fair, it's not really a setting spray. It's the Matte Fix Plus, so it kind of like rehydrates everything. And like, I like do like a layer of powder, spray, and then I can powder more on, and then spray and then powder more on, because then it grips, you know. And it's
bitch,
not like...
do you never want to get out of drag? Why do you need so much layering? I mean, it looks amazing. It does look like skin.
For me, it's like you go in and out of the product, so you like going with a bit. It's never linear for me. It's never like foundation, concealer. It's always like I'm going in and out.
Really?
In and out. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of the artist in me. It's always like I'm just 100%. You know.
I love hearing how your brain works around this makeup thing. It's very interesting to me.
Yeah, girl. That's why I talk about on the Patreon. And honey, subscribe to the Patreon if you want to get inside this little noggin.
Yes, girl. this bitch is knowledgeable.
But that's why I started a little Patreon, because I was like, I wish the opening was like, I wish I had this when I started drag. You know, I used to look at like when you guys were doing like the Work the World. You know, you do like the little like documentaries. Like, minutes. I used to like watch them and like screenshot things in the background.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember like, because I used to love Cameron, and like she had like a
Cameron, you're dead. You're done.
I lived for her, and she had like a wig in the background with like rollers, and it was like blurred obviously, but I'd screenshot that, zoom in, and like kind of like redo that, you know what I mean?
So you're good at like seeing something and like figuring out how to do it.
That's the thing, because that's what Rue used to call me laser eyes on the show, because he like clocked that I was like seeing things for like not only for what they seen, but like for what they were. You know, and that's always been my eye. I've always seen the things that people didn't see, and then that's how I've kind of learned, you know?
Yeah. You know, when I was coming out, YouTube obviously was around.
Yeah.
And so someone that was like really big on it for drag makeup was someone named Petralude. Do you know Petralude? Her name was Jissy Plavin. Right. And she was like MAC makeup artist, and she was really dope, gorgeous, and I used to just watch all of her like tutorials and like to figure out how to do makeup.
That's how you do it though. Yeah. You know, you gotta like do your own research, you know, it's not gonna come to you. You gotta find it.
Girl, whatever happened with that shady ass company here? Yes.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was messy.
That's crazy.
What's like one thing that has been like a hurdle from this career? Whether it's like finding management or just anything, really. Like for me, sometimes it's the uncertainty of things. Like I hate the fact that, you know, like waiting for something and like not knowing where my income is and stuff like that, like, you know, because I'm such a control freak as well, so that will like throws me off. So what's like something that you have like still maybe struggle with or find difficult to navigate?
I think that being a small business, having to stay like self-motivated and like to make sure like you're getting up and doing all the things, like, because at the end of the day, it's your business. Like no one is gonna make you do it. Like if you want the shit to be done, like you have to stop procrastinating, make sure you take your ass down to the bank to do whatever. Like those little like things that if they don't get done, your like business suffers. That part. 8 years in Drag Race, I do find that like the hardest. Like you're like, okay, bitch, today going down and getting these things done and like staying motivated to do it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because it just depends
the motivation is hard.
The motivation is hard, girl.
And it's like so much pressure as well.
Exactly.
You know.
Also having to like being on top of emails and like, because you know what, no one is gonna mind your business like you are. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like being super on that shit.
I always say like there's self-employed and then there's like being like a drag queen, especially a drag race girl. Yes. You know, like it puts it to the test.
It really does.
On a whole nother level.
It really does.
You know, it's just like the uncertainty of things. That's why I started all this, because I was like, I need something that I can like have. I love gigging and stuff, but like for me, I'm like, it's just so uncertain, you know, and I need the routine that I know I'm gonna do this, you know. That's why I love what you do, because you've like branched off in every direction. Yeah. In such a good way as well. Like nothing you've ever done has been like half-assed, or like that's how you do it. You know, you're branching off into all these like podcasts, you know. Even your performance, the fact that you can like do it all is like such a good way to be, because you can't be a one-trick pony in this.
You can't be, girl. You really can't. Like, all the seasons now, there's like 600 other girls that can perform, not you, you know?
Literally. Are you doing anything for Halloween?
Girl, fuck Halloween.
It's intense, isn't it?
It's intense. I'm like, we already do fucking Halloween throughout the year over it. Bob and I, we did this thing called Dungeons and Drag Queens.
Oh my god, I love that. I really want to do that. I'm like such a geek like that.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, work, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I am. I live for like Lord of the Rings and shit. It's like, that's my shit.
Oh, I
like
love that.
Harry Potter, like I live for all that. Word. So when I see you guys doing that, I'm like, oh my god, I would love to sit there and like play a fucking like.
So fun. We hired this artist to put us like into our characters. So we did like full prosthetics, full like blue makeup. But bitch, I was blue for like a week. And we got this like 3D print artist to like make the props and stuff for like our weapons we use in the show.
So you're into all that?
Yeah, I love it.
You're like,
I love it. I didn't know you were a nerd like that. I love that.
Yeah, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that was not something I brought up with, but like, I would so play it. Like, especially because you guys play like the whole thing on the big table and all that.
It's so
But like,
fun.
I'm such a fantasy geek. Like, I live for like fantasy.
I love that.
I'm like,
Has someone ever painted you?
Dee Dee painted me once, like, cause like we did something together, and it was fucking awful. So yeah, Play Monster paint me. She was like, when I next come, will you do something? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll just sit there.
I'm trying to think how Plane's makeup would translate on you.
Yeah, she doesn't really wear like a lot of makeup.
No.
Because I do her makeup, and I've done it twice now, and she's like a bit skeptical, because I like to go in. And she was like, oh, that's a bit like, and I'm like, yeah, like you need it. Like you need that.
You need it, girl.
You need that contour, honey. Okay, so the mug is on. We're gonna put on a little wiggy woo. And be right back with the final look.
Period.
And here is the final look.
Look at her.
Look at that
honey.
doll, honey. Monet Exchange, XKV. Monet got crystallized.
I got crystallized finally.
Yes, honey, finally.
Yes, I didn't have to go to South London to do it, because you know the girls love crystal down there.
Oh, girl.
No, I feel so glam. I feel so gorgeous. I never thought my eye this big before, I don't think.
Yeah.
And my lips are huge, too.
I know, I think I did them a little bit. But I'm like, girl, she's ready to go out. She's ready to suck a dick or two, so.
Oh, 3 or 4.
They're ready for it all, honey. That's gangbang lips, girl.
For sure.
Thank you for coming on the channel.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you coming on down. I've always loved you, like, on every fucking season that you've been on. And obviously on All Winners, you just absolutely annihilated it. And you're still fucking thrashing it, doing everything. All the above, showing the girls what to do.
I'm trying to.
No, you do, and I live, and I love that you're, like, doing your thing.
Thank you, Diva. Thank you for having me. Listen, you know I've been a fan of yours. I preach the gospel of Krystal all the time. I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. You have some of the, I think the best mug in Drag Race history. I'm saying it right here.
Girl, that's crazy. And her best friend's Raven, honey. You better watch out, girl.
It was a Bob. I was like, you think Bob has the best?
Oh my god, I need to get Bob on the channel.
You have to. Bob needs to be crystallized.
Let me fix you.
And then we'll do your makeup.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I loved crystallizing you, and if you guys enjoyed seeing me crystallize Monet Exchange, well, obviously give this video a thumbs up if you like this content, because I want to keep, you know, you have to support the channel so I can keep bringing in these dolls, these girls, your favorites, so I can just paint them down and give them a full-on makeover. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, of course, so you do not miss any of these videos, because Get Crystallized is popping, and it is the talk on everyone's tongue.
It sure is. Y'all, Krystal flew me here first class from Los Angeles, okay? This bitch, y'all better be subscribing, watching, sharing every single video, period.
Absolutely. So I can hopefully get monetized and make some coin. And of course, if you want to get inside my head and see how I fully crystallize Monet Exchange, then the masterclass will be available to House of Krystal members. So make sure you go over there, have a little look. Make sure you remember, honey, because if you're not, what the fuck are you doing? And also, girl, YouTube is cute and all, but like, we do exclusive content over there, and if you want to see the director's cut, the full tea, the what we get down gossiping, honey, there will be an exclusive video over on the Patreon.
Oh yeah, we did spill some good tea today.
We did.
We talked about this bitch is shit. I don't know how shady on the low.
Yo, you're shady.
Me, not me.
Okay, we're both shady. And Monet, where can they find you?
Oh my God, they can find me. I'm doing stand-up comedy all over America. Just go to MONÉTEXCHANGE.com/live to see where city. Just go to MONÉTEXCHANGE.com/ and leave all that in. Let them see the real me.
It makes me look better, please.
MONÉTEXCHANGE.com/live to see where you can see your girl do some stand-up comedy. Woo.
Period. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.